All right, people. We got a lot of topics to cover today. Hadn't posted a video in a while, so it's time to get caught up. I'm about to hop aboard an airplane, and so I'm going to be gone for a little while. This is going to be the last video till I get back. So we're going to get into it, but first, you know the drill. It's your boy Chafe, aka Captain, aka Chaferton, aka The Bull, aka Black Panda, aka Latter-day Saints, aka Mr. Worldwide. Back with another commentary. Now, one thing I need to touch on before I get into the content. I regret to inform you all that JJ's Extermination has pulled their sponsorship. I'll let that sink in for a minute, but basically, they didn't like the direction I was taking the ads. I wasn't sticking to the script that they laid out for me. It's quite simple. I can't be controlled. Basically was putting too much of a chafe spin on things, and they simply didn't want to be represented that way. It was a $25,000 contract that spanned 4 episodes of this series, and yeah, you win some, you lose some. Maybe something else will come along, but with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop right into it. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Luke Smith and Mark Noseworthy. Mark Brown Noseworthy, because he's got his nose stuck so far up Luke Smith's ass. Destiny 2, you announced no Rumble. What the flying fuck? What FPS, modern, AAA, FPS doesn't have all against all? Are you fucking kidding me? Mistake. Haste makes waste, and it looks like we're taking the same path that we went down leading up to the Destiny 1 release. You started cutting content 2 weeks before. You took all of Joseph Staten's writings, wrote them right out of the game, and added in all this bullshit stranger, no time to explain bullshit. Now, it was a fucking joke. Mistake. Storyline. Mistake. It's truly an unbelievable thing that we're doing. You get under stress, you fall into your habits, and you start making the same mistakes that you did before. But that's neither here nor there. We're not going to get caught up on that. I got to keep moving because there's a lot of topics to cover today. Stanley Cup. It was a fucking joke. Seen better hockey ball in my backyard. Mayweather versus McGregor. It's going to be a joke. McGregor, watch some footage. Some of my people sent me some footage of him sparring against a top 25. I think the guy might have been top 30, top 40, top 50 in boxing, and McGregor was just getting completely schooled. It's a money-making ploy. It's rigged. It's an ugly truth. Moving on, NBA Finals. I got my money's worth out of it, but still pretty bad. Let's see what else. Building a PC from scratch. It went pretty smoothly. There's some missing parts still on the way. And ultimately, if the son of a bitch boots up whenever I hit that little power button, it was one of the easiest things I've ever done. If it doesn't boot up, yeah, well, it was incredibly difficult. Playing through some Skyrim content that I never played through before, particularly the Forgotten City. Really good storyline, not gonna lie. Very, very well written. Now, read a few reviews of it online, and these kids are saying that it has brought them to tears. Well, that really kind of brings me to my last point that I wanted to cover in this video. And that's the state of gamers and gaming in general. the state of gamers right now is these kids. It's a true epidemic. It's low testosterone, camping, hiding in the corner, lack of aggression, lack of power, lack of speed, violence, momentum. They sit there on their scopes, they aim down the line, they wait for bulls like me, lions like me to come charging through and then gently squeeze the little trigger. +1 kill. You got the kill. +1. Then what do? They move out of the line. They go find a bush to hide in, and they sit there for the rest of the game. And during that time, are they having fun? No, they're not having fun. What are they doing? They're sitting there watching their testosterone levels drop, watching their estrus increase, and they're sitting there waiting for you, waiting for you. Their penis is slowly beginning to rescind into their body, and that's the point at which they know that they're approaching victory. The problem with all of this, the problem with gaming today, is that gamers are nothing. All you gamers out there are nothing but pathetic pansies. You live your life scared and afraid in your mom's basement in the bush, and for guys like me, it's sickening. It's hard to compete against. It's disgusting. I can't relate to you. I've got way too much testosterone. I'm veiny. I walk around all day with a heart on because I can't even control my testosterone levels. I'm going to cut it there. That about wraps it up. But, in closing, you just know that the state of gaming is a fucking mess because of you. And you fucking know it.